The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 9 saw the return of the fan-favorite character Asajj Ventress. And although she left our heroes by the end of the episode, she taught Omega something that will save her life in the finale of this show, as Omega will tame the Zillo Beast. Okay, I get it, that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Because I can guarantee that by the end of this video, you will be 100% on board with the fact that Omega will be taming this beast, and she will save the day, because Omega has this secret ability that's been teased out since Season 1. So first of all, let's start with the Zillo Beast. It is currently imprisoned on Mount Tantus, the same Mount Tantus that our heroes are trying to get to save all the clones that are there. But this creature has the ability and the strength to take down this entire facility. And why on earth would they spend so much time focused on the Zillo Beast in Season 2 of The Bad Batch, making it known that the Zillo Beast is still on Mount Tantus, if it wasn't going to play a huge role in the finale of this show? Because it's likely that this third season will end with the destruction of Mount Tantus, and the Bad Batch don't have nearly enough ammunition to destroy this entire mountain. But with the help of a Zillo Beast, it might be pretty easy. But that brings us to Omega. How the f is Omega supposed to tame this thing? Well, I believe episode 9 of The Bad Batch with Asajj Ventress was foreshadowing two major things for the future of Star Wars. The first one being Asajj Ventress will eventually train Omega after the rest of her clone brothers probably die by the end of this third season. Omega has a high midichlorian count and the ability, if trained correctly, to wield the Force. And I think this episode was just foreshadowing the fact that Asajj will train her. But the second thing, in what this video is all about, this episode was foreshadowing that Omega will tame the Zillo Beast. As we saw in this scene right here, Asajj Ventress tamed the Vrathean, because Omega just had a front row seat to a Force user taming a very strong and dangerous creature that was about to kill them. And this is where Omega's secret ability comes into play. Since early on in Season 1, Omega has been copying the people that she's looked up to. From Hunter all throughout the first season, to Tech and even Gungi, the Wookiee Jedi from Season 2, to Crosshair in this third season, and now, most likely, Asajj Ventress. Now you might be saying, Mike, Asajj has been training in the ways of the Force for a long time. Omega has zero training. How the is she supposed to tame a Zillo Beast? Well, the answer to that is actually really simple. We've seen people tame creatures of this magnitude before. Ezra Bridger in Star Wars Rebels, Cal Kestis in Jedi Survivor. And there are other examples, but the most important one is Ahsoka Tano. In Tales of the Jedi, we see Ahsoka Tano tame this creature, and she's a baby. And if that's not enough, we've already seen Omega tame a creature this season in The Bad Batch. Batcher was wounded, and very similar to the way that Rey heals the snake-like creature in Rise of Skywalker, Omega helps heal Batcher, connecting with the animal, and now Batcher never leaves her side. Now, although that's a little bit different than taming a beast with the Force, I'll say it again, we've seen it before. Multiple Force users in the past, before having any training, have the ability to do so, i.e., baby Ahsoka Tano. So I think this last episode of The Bad Batch has been the most important so far in foreshadowing what's to come in the future. Not only for what's going to happen after The Bad Batch Season 3 with Asajj Ventress training Omega in the ways of the Force, but also Omega taming the Zillo Beast on Mount Tantus. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Omega could tame this beast, or do you think I'm crazy?
You're crazy. I'm not. No, I'm not.
There's a lot more in this 9th episode that you might have missed, so don't forget to check out this breakdown video that I already did right here.